Nick, can you tell us why you should lead the Liberal Democrats? What sets your campaign apart from Chris's?
Well, that's for other people to judge what the differences are between us as individuals. But what I can tell you is I bring an enthusiasm and optimism about the future of the party, because I think there are so many people that share what we stand for: fairness, social justice, a wish to protect the environment for future generations, to cherish our civil liberties, which are under unprecedented attack, to play a full progressive role in the affairs of the world. I think that is actually what many people think in the country, and my politics has always been about speaking to people, not to other politicians, not dancing on the head of a pin, speaking like a Westminster policy won't. And I think people want that sort of fresh, new kind of style in politics, because they're frankly fed up with the two-party politics of Westminster.
Can you tell us how you're going to involve young people in your policy making?
Well, if they want to, they're already pretty engaged. I met a girl who's 10 years old in Manchester a few days ago who's got the vote. So we do allow people as young as 10 to join the party and actually vote in this leadership contest. And I think one of the great strengths of the Liberal Democrats compared to the other two parties is that our policy-making process is open to everyone. Everyone can influence it. One of the things I would like to do is bring a sense of fun when fun is appropriate, but a sense of optimism about the future, which I hope will be very attractive to many young people who often feel shut out from politics altogether.
Chris, you talked a little bit there about how to attract young people to the party. How do you actually propose to get young people involved in your actual policy-making processes?
Well, let me say, I think getting young people involved, we shouldn't be patronising about this and say that young people are any different to other people who are disillusioned and disenchanted by the system. We need to get all of the 40% of our fellow citizens who think that the political system stinks so much that they can't be bothered to vote. We need to get them involved. And what we're trying to do, always with our policy-making process, getting people right the way across age groups, geographically across the country, involved in feeding in ideas. And we've had a lot of very good input through members, through the Liberal Democrat Youth and Students Organisation, and through ordinary party membership from young people. For example, on our recent climate change policy, we had some absolutely key ideas coming in there on how we make the big change to reduce carbon emissions in the UK economy and worldwide, and a commitment to development. So those sort of issues, I think it's very important, the input that we are getting. We want to get as many people as possible. I've never been known to turn down an invitation to speak at a student meeting. I think that young people are the future of the party and, of course, of the country, and therefore our ability to motivate and energise young people is absolutely crucial.
Thank you. Can you just tell us why do you think you should be leader of the Liberal Democrats, just briefly, and what sets your campaign apart?
Well, I suppose that the truth is it's up to the members to make a decision about who has the particular set of values, attitudes, skills that they want. But things that I'm drawing attention to, first of all, are my long-standing commitment to the environment. I have been involved in our environmental policy for many, many years, and recently have shepherded through the party the most radical set of proposals to deal with climate change ever adopted by a British political party. And that's in the words not of me, but of Greenpeace and of Friends of the Earth, who've given us 3 green stars for our policy, only 1 for Labour and 0 for the Tories. I've also been passionate and have written 2 books about development, about ensuring that the poorest people in the world actually share in global prosperity. And I think that's something that often motivates a lot of people. Those are issues, the environment, development, which I think, importantly, need to be at the cutting edge of Liberal Democrat thinking and policy. So I hope that gives you some feel of the sort of issues that I'm concerned about.
It does. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.